Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play today's Connections. It is February 6th, 2025, Thursday, and we are playing Connections number 606. Alright, today's words are great, lamp, dizzy, giraffe, count, light, noble, faint, guitar, duke, cab, grand, soft, bottle, lofty, and mild. Okay, when I see grand, I don't know why I'm thinking of baby grand, like a piano. I guess because I was doing a crossword the other day and that was one of the clues. So that's why maybe I'm thinking about that. Okay. Light and mild, they're quite similar. Okay, soft. But lofty doesn't mean that. So that doesn't seem right. Oh, faint. Okay. Those could be a group, soft, light, faint, and mild. Synonyms of each other to mean something that is just to describe it, a descriptor for something that is barely there, just a little bit, slightly delicate. Okay, that's a much nicer word than I chose, obviously. Giraffe. Okay, giraffes have long necks. Guitars have long necks. Bottles have long necks. And what else is a long neck? A cab is it's not that. Um, Definitely think the long necks has got to be something. I don't think, does a lamp have a long neck? I guess you could say that some lamps do have a long neck, I think, so I'll go with necks. We'll see. Okay, things with, okay, just things with necks, not necessarily long necks, but things with necks. But okay, I think that's pretty good. Um, well, Duke, Noble, they're both kind of similar. Count, uh, Great. These are like titles for somebody, like somebody the great. Um, let's see here. Well, lofty, great. So common count, count and duke. That's for great, like cab. What does cab have to do with cab? Is a taxi cab. Dizzy. Dizzy. Are these like people's names or something? Uh, there. Duke, great. This feels like it should be fairly straightforward. For some reason, it's not exactly coming to me. I mean, I feel like there's some overlapping groups, red herrings that are tripping me up a little bit. I want to try something. Duke, Count, Noble. Great. Because I keep seeing great, lofty, and grand. I keep thinking that these should be together, perhaps, but okay, I'll try this and see. Uh, Titles? No, and it's not even one away. Okay, so might not really be on. I might not really right there. So lofty, grand, great. It is dizzy heights. Dizzy. Dizzy sounds like Izzy. Duke sounds like Nuke. Cab. No. Great, lofty, grand, noble. Could these all be synonyms of each other? To mean like something really. Well, just the synonyms of each other because I don't know what to call it, but I'll try that. Oh, magnanimous. Okay, yeah. Okay, alright. That's what I was thinking of. I just didn't know how to describe it, but yeah, something of high regard, high esteem. I think maybe that's what I would say this group's called. Okay, so Dizzy, Count, Duke, and Cat. This is the purple group. Are these characters or something? Because I am Duke of Hazard. This is Count Chocula, Count Dracula. Count, Duke, Cab, Dizzy. What are these? Cab is a yellow. Taxi, cab. This be like Dizzy, Count, Duke. Dizzy sounds like Izzy. Count. Duke sounds like Luke. Cab doesn't really sound like a name. Hmm. These names of some. Count is like them. I know. Boom. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. On account of Duke it out. Count it out. Busy. Dizzy. Counting. Duke. Cabin. Cabin. Uh. Hmm. Really not seeing this group at all. What is this? Dizzy. Dizzy sounds like Lizzie. Count, round, counting, count of your fingers. Hmm. I'm not seeing this group at all. I think I'll just call it a day and see what the answer is. So I'm not gonna get a point for that. I think could be fair enough to say that I get the points for the other three groups, but not for this one. Definitely not. But green group, debatable. I guess I kind of got the idea. Just didn't really know how to name it. But I mean, I understood what they were going for. So we'll see what the purple group is because I don't know. Oh wow! I would never have gotten that. First names in jazz. Wow, no, I never would have gotten this. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad that I, in a sense, gave up early, if you'll call it that. First names in jazz. Okay, well, let me just Google this. Cab. Okay, cab, jazz. Singer. Okay, so Cab is Cab Calloway. Was an American jazz singer and band leader. He was a regular performer at the Cotton Club in Harlem. Whoa, okay, didn't know that. Okay, so let's see if I put in count jazz singer. So probably this is referring to Count Basie. William James Count Basie, I suppose, was an American jazz pianist, organist, bandleader, and composer. He formed the Count Basie Orchestra. Oh, okay, I see. Then Dizzy. Dizzy sounds vaguely familiar as a jazz singer. Let's see. John Burke's Dizzy Gillespie. Oh, okay. He's an American jazz trumpeter, bandleader, composer, educator, and singer. Wow, wonderful. Okay. Didn't know that. Oh, okay, and then the last one, Duke. Okay, Duke, jazz singer. Okay, so this is Duke Ellington is a composer, jazz musician, and band leader. His full name is Edward Kennedy Duke Ellington. Had a career as a composer, pianist, and band leader that spanned more than 50 years, during which he created nearly 2,000 compositions and appeared in more than 20,000 performances around the world. Oh, wow. Okay. And I do note that if I'm correct here, it does look like all four of these lovely jazz musicians and famous jazz musicians of their time, and of course, I suppose now too, um, they are all they are all black. So I guess maybe it is to celebrate Black History Month, which I believe started in February. So in that's it. Happy Black History Month to my viewers. But yeah, okay. Well, I mean, even though I didn't get this group, I'm not mad about it because for me, I get to learn and read up about these wonderful folks who did jazz music. I'm not really a jazz enjoyer myself, but you know, I think the music is honestly lovely. It is. It's just that not something that I'm going to actively want to listen to. Like, like not really the genre that I'm gonna buy or go to a concert for. But I think that it's beautiful music, and I'm sure that they must have been extremely talented to be, you know, to be known. But yeah, okay. So that just goes to show the lack of my, music specific knowledge in terms of jazz. I think if they gave me country, I wouldn't have known that either. Maybe something like pop, I would have guessed it. But jazz, country, rock would depend. I mean, some of the rock groups and singers I do know, but no, I'm not that great at it. But yeah, definitely not so into the jazz. But maybe some of you viewers, you are pretty familiar with the jazz names, and this was no problem for you. I mean, I suppose so. Or maybe or maybe if you knew one or two of the names, that would have already helped you figure out what the rest of the group must be. Or if you even knew one name, maybe I have heard of Dizzy Gillespie, but honestly, when I see the word Dizzy, I just keep thinking of as the like as in I guess you can call it an adjective, like dizzy, something that's very dizzy, you know. So I wouldn't have thought about as names. I mean, I suppose they must have been a group of people. I just wasn't sure like what was connecting them at all, so I didn't see that. But I'm glad I got the other groups. In terms of difficulty, I don't think this was that bad. 2 out of 5, maybe. Could say that. Yeah, 2 out of 5. I think maybe some people might not be so sure about the purple, but I think if you can get the first 3 groups and get the colors right, I mean, you still survive. You know, you're still gonna win with a 4th group, just that you don't know what the group is, but you'll still get, 4 out of 4. You know, like you're not gonna lose anything. So yeah, I think should be okay. 2 out of 5. That's my guess for today's connections bot difficulty. So yeah, let me know how you guys did in the comments for today's. Did you recognize the jazz musicians? Or you're just as clueless as me? Maybe if you want, you can even share what kind of music you like to listen to. I love pop, indie, I guess, indie pop, indie electronic, all those kinds of things. But yeah, let me know how you did. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.